Hello guys, what's good? Welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? So today is a very exciting day for me. We are just about to purchase our 5th investment property. Like literally within the next few hours I will own another property, which I literally can't believe. Like honestly, this has happened so quickly, so crazy. I'm just like, oh. So literally this morning, as I've been getting ready, our solicitors have been emailing back and forward. The funds have been sent over, so I'm literally just waiting for them to give us the call and it'll all be done. Can't believe we're actually here. But imagine guys, before we like put our offer in and things like that, I was thinking like, oh, how cool would it be to do like a vlog of like the actual start to finish behind the scenes process of like buying a property. And I did actually start the vlog, but honestly I was so useless at updating when things would happen. Like I literally would completely forget to update you guys. And also it's been like a pretty smooth purchase. Like there hasn't really been many like downs. Like it's just kind of all going through very smoothly and very quickly. So I think it would have been a pretty boring vlog. And also the other day I was filming another video and accidentally deleted half the footage, so that was the end of that. So yeah, wait, mom's calling me. This could be it. Hello.
Hi, chicken.
Hi.
Yeah, just thought I'd let you know. So the money is on its way.
No, they said they received it.
Who received it?
They said in the email.
Oh, you're even ahead of me.
Mate, I'm watching everything like a hawk. They definitely said they received it.
Who did? Saskia. So now we're just waiting for the estate agent.
Cool.
Well, now we're waiting for Saskia to send it over to the estate agent.
Yeah.
Their solicitors, yeah.
Yeah.
It's true, like you have never paid attention to any email. You're normally like, which email? What day was it sent? Which email was it sent to? And today, you're like...
Every email.
You're literally seeing the emails before me. Never happened.
Every email, I'm all up in the detail. I'm not missing anything today.
That's so funny. That's so funny. Whereas I'm just rushing around like a mad woman to get shopping with my mum and all sorts of things.
So currently it's 1:45 and mom's estimating that we should be completed by about 2, and then I can go and collect the keys from the estate agent. I hope the estate agent has got a bottle of Prosecco for us. Like that's what I need today. We need to celebrate today. But yeah, me and mom were literally just saying that this whole purchase has just happened so quickly. So let me fill you in with how this has come about. So some of you guys will remember last year, back in like November, December, January, like those times, me and mom were going on a lot of viewings, and these viewings were honestly awful. They were like, I don't even want to think about them. They were honestly awful viewings. We viewed some horrible properties apart from one. There was one that we really liked, and I think it was like the last one that we viewed before Christmas. We were like, this is amazing, like this is a bit of us. I'll insert the footage if I've actually got it. So guys, this is the last viewing of the vlog.
Yay!
Wait. And if it doesn't go well, it'll be my last viewing ever. No, I'm joking. So the property that we're going to see is an office, and this office is in a pretty decent condition. I reckon it could be like an 8 to 10 bed. We just need to go and see and like check the layout and things like this. But I'm trying to like bring good vibes into this viewing because I want this one to work.
We have not had much luck, have we really?
I know. And like we know this area is a good area, like the street that it's on is a good street. Yeah, I used to go to the orthodontist on this street that we're going to, so yeah, it's a decent street. I hope that this one is a good one because, yeah, and this is definitely more of the type of deal that we're used to and that we like, because it's like an office, so that's the vibe that we want to go for.
Yeah, I think the building and the age of the building is more like what we've done before.
Yeah. Okay guys, so we've just viewed the office and we like it. We do like it.
We like it a lot.
Yeah. Very keen on the office. This could be like the old office number 2. So Definitely though, like when we walked in, I was like, this is a bit of us. Do you know what I mean? This is our bag. This is what we do. This is our lane.
It is actually.
Yeah, the other things that we've been viewing have just been off what we actually want to do, whereas this was just a bit of us. And like even walking around, I was like, oh yeah, you just like change this to a bedroom, this would be the kitchen, this would, do you know what I mean? Like, it could just make sense of it easy, and it just...
I think that's what they call working with the building, is what I think. So basically we know that we wouldn't have to go like knocking down loads of walls or putting up loads of walls or reconfiguring really very much at all, apart from for the bathrooms.
Yeah.
So that's perfect, because it just means less building work, less major work.
Like that was definitely a bit of us, and it was most similar to like what we've done previously, whereas the other things we've been viewing have been a bit off brand.
That's an understatement. That is an actual understatement. But this happens every time we go outside of our lane. Like, do you remember when we went to those other ones, like the one that looked like the Truman Show, and we turned up, you didn't even want to go inside. I feel that every time we stray slightly outside of our lane, we either don't like the building, or we get a bad vibe or something.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, no, the viewing was really, really good. The estate agent was nice as well. Really nice guy.
Yeah, it was
so
nice.
It's always good to start on a good vibe.
I kind of like the fact that they've had lots of viewings but no offers yet, because I feel like what that means is that other people, that we've probably got a slightly different plan to what other people have got, which is always good, because hopefully it takes out the competition, because there aren't as many people looking to do the same thing as you.
Yeah.
And I think, for example, you know, people that might have been thinking about converting into flats or whatever, I don't think it's got enough parking / outdoor space for that sort of thing, and it hasn't got enough outdoor space to be like a family home and whatever. And those are the things that I think sometimes those are the reasons that it ticks our boxes, actually, because in terms of what we do, you know, like with a nice, I'm going to say co-living space now, because we're moving into that world, we don't necessarily need lots of outdoor space. You know, we know we can still make it work if we're clever with the indoor space. So that for me is a really good sign, actually.
Yeah, no, it was nice, man. We like it. Let's not get too excited. I better just stop smiling.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so in terms of the next steps, we need to really like look at the numbers and everything around the area, do a bit more digging so that we can put in a sensible, reasonable offer. And then we also need to make a few inquiries regarding the planning. So we need to see like what planning's gone on in the area, what's been accepted, what hasn't been, and just like get a general vibe of the area, and then that'll make it easier for us to know like what's the likelihood of getting planning, kind of thing. We will do a pre-app before we go through like full planning, so then they can kind of say like what's the likelihood of you actually getting planning on this property, kind of things. Hello guys, so it's a new day today. I was actually meant to tell you guys this yesterday, but if you've been following my little property developer live vlogs, you'll know that in the last one that I did, like just before Christmas, me and Mum went to view an office that we were really keen on. We really liked the look of it. We did actually end up putting an offer in for that office, but unfortunately they went with someone else, which I mean obviously it's completely fine. We literally fell in love with the property. We were like, this is a good step up for us, because this is going to be an 11-bed HMO, so we were like, this is just absolutely a bit of us. Also, the house tour should be live on my channel, so go and check it out if you haven't. But yeah, we were like, we literally love this property. It's a bit of us. This is our bag. We are more kind of familiar with office conversions, so we were like, this is just perfect for us. We put an offer in on the property and they accepted someone else's offer, and we were just like, okay, whatever, we'll just keep looking, we'll keep looking. So we kept looking for a deal, and honestly we just could not find anything. Like, we couldn't even find things that we actually wanted to go and view. We were just like, everything is just not, it's just not us, you know what I mean? We were just like, nah, I can't even be asked to like book viewings on these things and go and view them. I feel like at that time a lot of people who were looking for deals were struggling. Like, I don't know what was going on, but yeah, literally could not find a deal. And then time went on and it got to about March, and we were like, oh, like let's just check in with that office that we saw like just before Christmas, just because you literally never know, because as far as I'm concerned, until you've like exchanged contracts, like it's not a done deal kind of thing. So it's like, you know, things fall through all the time. So we called the estate agent up and we were just like, oh, we're just checking in, like how are things going with that property, like are they all set to purchase it and everything like that. And he was like, oh, well, it's funny you called because the buyer is actually just about to pull out. And we were like, oh, they're just about to pull out, okay. The estate agent basically explained to us that the buyer had a structural survey done by some guy who literally has the worst Google reviews ever. Like his Google reviews are literally, I think it's like a 1. Like he's just clearly not the guy, and the guy was basically so harsh. He was like, this is wrong, this is all awful, like was just super harsh with the property. And obviously me and mum were thinking like the property looks fine, like it's not in that bad condition. So obviously they've just ended up with a really bad structural survey and it's put them off, and they were just like, no, like I don't want to buy this anymore. So then we were like, okay, we're interested, we want to buy it. Like we know that this property isn't in that bad condition, because obviously if you guys know, we purchased the old office which literally looked like it was falling down, and we were like, no, there's no way that this property is in that bad condition, like you've literally been done over. So then we put an offer in for the asking price of 295, and then they accepted it, and literally we just got the ball rolling. So we put our offer in, and then we've got a structural engineer's report done. So a structural engineer's report is like a higher level than the structural survey, so it's like a higher level than the report that the guys had done before. So we were like, we got these 2 guys in, they came in and they were just like, there's nothing wrong. They were like, there's a little bit of bulging at the top of the building, but like you just have to kind of like watch out for that kind of thing. But they were like, other than that, it's completely sound. And we were like, yeah, like it's sound. So we were just like, nah, this is so crazy and so perfect how it's just like worked out. Like obviously it's unfortunate for the other person, but for us, like absolutely buzzing. Okay, and then what else has happened? So we've had a pre-app done. The pre-app seemed to take a while to come back. Like that process seemed to take a little bit longer than we expected. So a pre-app is basically something you get done before you get planning permission, and it basically tells you like the likelihood of you getting planning. Really good to do. They're not super expensive, and obviously they can tell you what you need to change and what you need to rectify, and obviously they'll let you know like the likelihood of you actually getting planning on a project. That took a while to like come back to us, but there was no major concerns. The only thing is, if you've watched the house tour, you've probably seen this already, but basically where the kitchen is and where we want to build like this big communal area, we want to like knock the wall down, so it's just like this massive space. I don't know if they're going to let us do that when we go through full planning, but we'll see. But yeah, in terms of the pre-app, there's been no major issues. We haven't even finished the full planning application, so I'll take you guys on that journey as well. So yeah, what else has happened? What else is there to update you guys with? Oh yeah, we're actually using our old builder. So the builder that did project number 1, the old publisher, and project number 2, the old office, we're getting him back. Guys, when I tell you, we had to beg him, because he doesn't usually actually leave our original investment area. Like he's like, no, this property is like 30 minutes away, I'd say. And we begged him and we were like, please do this project, and he said yes. So happy about that, because yeah, man, I don't know, we still got a bit of trust issues with like new builders and things like that. So yeah, is that everything? Are you all up to date now? I think that's everything. The vendor was literally the nicest guy ever. Just like the sweetest little old man, and he's just so kind and just so nice. He's even given us like a little folder of like information on the building, but like honestly, he's such a nice guy. The estate agent was a nice guy. Yeah, it's all good. It's literally all good. So just waiting now. Oh yeah, I was meant to say as well that part of the reason that this has been so quick is definitely because we're working with an investor. So this is the same investor that we've been working with since the old office project, and let me tell you, the way that it just speeds things up, it's actually just crazy. Like it's actually so crazy. Like this is our quickest completion. Like imagine the last property we purchased took 10 months to complete, and that a lot of that was because we were fannying around with getting bridging finance, but because we're using an investor, like the way things have just gone so much quicker. Also, I was meant to say before that this building is in like a conservation area, so it's listed, so there's certain things that you can't really be doing to like the outside of the building and things like that. So for the structural engineers report that we had done, they like really looked into that and made sure that all of their recommendations were like in line with that, the fact that it was in like a conservation area and it was like a listed building. It's not like grade 2 listed, but it's just listed. So yeah, and the lady who looked at our pre-app application like completely agreed with all of their recommendations, and she was just really impressed. So far so good. I feel like that is definitely all of the updates now, so I'm just gonna sit and wait for this to go through. I'm gonna watch a bit of Real Housewives of Atlanta while I'm waiting, and yeah. Okay, so it's actually 2:20. Haven't heard anything from the solicitors to say that we've completed, but I'm just gonna go to the estate agents anyway and hope and pray that we complete within the next half an hour, and then I can collect the keys, because we actually have a few trades guys coming in to have a look today. So yeah, we need the key. I think the first trade guy's coming in at like 3, so fingers crossed it's all sorted. Bringing this one with me. We got the keys. We're just here now with our electrician to look at things, and then also the people who are going to do the strip out are going to come and have a look, and the painter decorator. So how exciting though. So guys, we've just been talking with our electrician and the guys who might be doing the strip out about everything that he's doing, and there's a lot of work, you know, and like they keep saying things and it's all adding up and it's like, hurrah. But yeah, I'm so excited though for this project, like so excited, you don't believe. So how are you feeling about property number 5?
Do you know what, a little bit overwhelmed, because it's so much bigger.
It's a lot.
It's a lot bigger, and not only is it bigger in terms of like square meterage, but the walls are so high. They're so high. It's like
really high.
I reckon it's about 4 meters.
Yeah.
Which it's a lot. Yeah. So just even thinking about what the work's going to be like with such high ceilings is interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. But we'll see.
We'll see.
At least it's not high ceilings and like it's falling down. So like,
you know,
there's like positives. Yeah.
No, I'm glad that we got the electrician out today though, because I hadn't realised. This is going to make us look like right idiots, but there is gas. So there is gas down there, but the gas isn't plumbed into all the rooms because there aren't radiators. So there's not gas central heating. So that's kind of forced us down the route of we go with electric.
All electric. That's the future though, isn't it?
Yeah.
All electric.
We're being modernised.
Modernised. Cool, so we're going to go and get some food now.
Yeah.
We've been here for quite a while. It's like literally 5:30 now.
Yeah. Been here for 2 hours.
We are celebrating tonight, guys. Hello guys, so today is a content day. So I'm going to film the house tour today. I've actually got a videographer this time, like we're stepping up the production. So super excited about that. It's my dad's friend who's filming it for me, so really excited. And then I just need to create like all of the Instagram content for LCM Home, because I mean, have I even been consistent recently? No, I haven't. So I'm just going to take loads of photos, Instagram reels, things like that, you know. Pretty excited today. I love the content day. I'm excited for you guys to see the house tour. Like I'm excited to film it and everything like that. I love the before house tours. So yeah. Got my assistant with me again today, Louis. So I have just finished filming the house tour. I feel like I don't really know how it went, kind of thing. Like I don't know. I feel like the rooms look very similar, so I didn't really feel like I had much to say, and I was just kind of like, oh yeah, like this is the room. Do you know what I mean? Like I just didn't feel like it was that good. But I think that about all the tours that I film and like every video that I film. I'm like, oh, I don't know how it went, kind of thing. So we'll see. Obviously, because I use a videographer, he's going to edit it for me, and he said he should have it done by tomorrow, which is good. So fingers crossed the footage is actually good. So yeah, we'll pray. And then we're also going to start planning the schedule of finishes for the property, so all the aesthetic fun stuff. So yeah. Okay, so we've got a little spreadsheet up. Are we just going to go through it?
This spreadsheet is called, I love a spreadsheet because I used to be an accountant. So this spreadsheet is called our schedule of finishes. We got the idea out of a book, didn't we? Mm-hmm. Commercial conversions. So we have sections.
Also, just like side note, this property doesn't have a name. You know, like how we have the old office, the old cafe, blah, blah, blah. This one doesn't have anything. Because I think the old office part 2, isn't that a bit like, do you know what I mean? You haven't even tried.
Yeah. Okay.
So what are we gonna call it? We need ideas.
I have no idea.
What did they used to do here? Like what?
They were accountants.
The old accountants.
Nah, it's dry.
We'll get a thing. Guys, if you have any suggestions, you know, comment down below. I like it to be the something.
We don't have to change the address, you know.
No, we're not changing the address, but we
refer it to.
Yeah, we need to refer to it as something. I know we're not changing the address. Okay. It needs like a,
needs a personality.
Because I'm always like, oh, when we do the old office,
call it the new office. Okay, should we go through these sections then?
Yeah.
So in the schedule of finishes, we've got sections for paint finishes, flooring and tiles, joinery, sockets and switches, lighting, doors and door furniture, windows, cupboards and wardrobes, and bathrooms, kitchen, front door. Those are our sections. So what we usually do is what we sometimes do, don't we? We bring over everything from our last refurb anyway, mm-hmm. because we kind of, that's like a palette of finishes that we're comfortable with. So we've got a little bit of that in here, but because this building is quite different, I believe, because the height of the ceilings for one,
yeah,
it's quite different. So we don't have to. We can be a little bit more creative, I think, with things like the colours. So if we start even just like with the paint, and we don't have to decide which colour. Mm-hmm. What thoughts have you got in terms of feature walls, doors, etc.?
Okay, so feature walls, obviously we said it before about the half height panelling. But how many rooms is it acceptable to have half height panelling in?
Should we do it themed by floor again, like we've done before?
Yeah, can I just put the windows up?
Yeah.
The first floor's only got 2 bedrooms, the second floor's got 5, and then the top floor's got 4.
The top floor has got the 4 biggest bedrooms, so think about that in terms of feature wall. So what we could do for now is we could just capture the types of finishes that we want. So there's half height panelling. What else is there? Did we want to do an upholstered one or not, or do we think that's not going to wear very well?
We said about the one that goes up and over but with bits of wood.
Yeah. So paint.
Let me get up my Pinterest board.
And then is there another one that we've got? Is there another type of finish that we've got?
Was there the panelling but reverse?
What's reverse panelling?
I think I saved it in the thing. So you know how like usually with panelling you'd put strips of wood. Mm-hmm. So what you'd do is have shapes and create. I don't know. I'm not describing it well.
Okay.
Let me.
I can just capture that then. So we've got 3 different types. We've got half height panelling.
Yeah.
Paint up and over with wood.
I think it's in here.
And then reverse panelling. Should we capture those then for the 3?
Yeah. So obviously we've got that up and over.
Yeah.
And then the reverse panelling. It was like that. But we could do like different shapes. Obviously.
Oh, okay. Okay. So if I put large panels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Is that it for now?
What about in the communal area? What about the feature walls there? Is that a separate section?
No, we can do it there. It's here. It's here.
I feel like that communal section area is like a different beast.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
Maybe we should just leave that one.
Yeah, let's leave that for now. What about doors? What colour are the doors going to be?
Why gotta be black?
All of black. The doors, yeah.
Yeah.
And so most of the woodwork is going to be black as well, isn't it? White, unless we're doing something else. Are you doing? What about the hallway? hallways.
I did think about the hallway. I was like, do we do that half and half thing again? But I don't know, because it was done so badly last time.
Yeah, and I don't know whether, because of like picture rails and stuff like that, I just don't know whether...
True.
I don't know whether it's needed.
Maybe we could...
I thought it was a bit of a faff, to be honest, but that's not to say that therefore it shouldn't be done, but...
Maybe, I don't know, maybe if we did like something, I'm just, you know, we don't have to do this, but maybe if we did like, even if we had concrete effects somewhere in the kitchen, and then maybe we could do one wall in the hallway concrete effects and have like a cool neon sign or something. I don't know. Really, really need to think about that communal area.
Did you say concrete effects in the hallway, did you?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Or am I just like, is this too much now? Am I just pushing it?
Yeah. Okay. Let's go on to flooring and tiles.
Chrono laminate.
Yeah, we
That's
chose
where
that
it's
already,
at.
didn't we?
Oh.
That's for the bedrooms, I feel. What about oh, we've already chosen this.
We've already said because of
We've
the
said
stairs.
about glued down vinyl flooring for the communal and the kitchen. This is waterproof.
Yeah.
Luxury vinyl, and then the carpet. I seriously think that literally if we can protect that carpet well enough that's in there, because that's not even a year old. I think we should try to keep that carpet.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Just cover it basically. What about the bathrooms? What sort of colour are we going for the bathrooms? Are we going for like a dark concrete? Are we going for a lighter concrete? Or
I think, is it in, which ones have the grey? It's in, I just said the street name. It's in the cafe where they have the grey tiles. It's in the bungalow where they have the grey tiles.
Yeah.
I like them.
Yeah.
Because it's not too, because I think these bathrooms are slightly on the smaller side, so if we go for a dark, it's going to be...
Yeah, so not as dark as
Yeah, so like a
the old
stone.
office. Okay. And that'll be the same on the floor. That's good. The skirting in architecture, I mean, it's got that really deep skirting, hasn't it? We're going to have to ask the builder whether he thinks we will be able to save all of that. Because obviously normally we have, it's going to sound really naff, but we normally have PVC architrave skirting and architrave, which is a lot better in terms of maintenance, and it doesn't need to be painted. But that skirting is beautiful in there. Sockets and switches, we're just going for the usual like sort of brush nickel.
Yeah. A couple of USB ones. A couple of non-USB ones. This is surprisingly easy.
With the white, because we're having the Wi-Fi wired in, so we're actually having data points now as well in the bedrooms. So that's slightly different.
Sorry, I need to say this from now. We need a boiling tap. We need a put it on the spreadsheet. We need the boiling tap.
Okay.
Black.
It's in the spreadsheet. As to whether it stays, we will see. It has to be costed. So we've done all the switches. Okay, we've done all of that. Ceiling lights and wall lights.
Do we have to decide that now?
No. Door and door furniture. So are we going for oak? Like oak look furniture? Oak, you know, because the hassle that we had with those beds.
I know, but it's... I don't know.
What about oak beds but spraying the headboards black? Just that, you know, if it's a dark feature wall, then the headboard just kind of blends into it a bit more, I think. Those beds were such bad quality, I can't even imagine.
No, we won't get them again.
What sort of signage are we going to go for? Should we change it up with the signage? 'Cause I feel like we've had those signs twice now, haven't we? I do love them, the floating signs, but...
Should we put a neon sign?
No, I knew you were going to say that. I literally knew that you were going to come out with some foolishness like that.
No.
A neon sign on every door? No.
No, I'm joking. Can't.
She's not joking.
I say I'm joking, but watch when I go home and look.
No, but yeah, I feel we need to mix it up with the size. Do you want
What about like a big, like, it sounds really tacky, like a sticker, like a, not a sticker, like a, is it decal? Is that what they call them?
Yeah.
Just like a big 1, 2, I don't know. No, because the other ones are so high quality, so if we just put a sticker on these ones. So, well, we should just do a neon sign. Or why don't you just get the same ones?
We can get different fonts, to be fair.
What about if we get letters? Get it in letters as opposed to numbers.
I like that.
You know, like how we have each?
Yeah, yeah. Numbers in words. Okay.
Maybe you can even put a little LED strip behind them or something.
Blinds, curtains, foils. We're going to need foils anyway. This is what always puts me off the blinds, because they need foils for privacy, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So is it just foils and curtains again?
Guess so.
Some of the furniture choices. And the reason that we talk about some of the furniture choices from now is because it has an effect on things like then lighting choices and finishes of things like that. We start to get like a consistent look and feel. So let's just talk about the ladder desks, because I feel that the ladder desk is it's a big, next to the bed, it's the next big piece, do you know what I mean? What are your thoughts on the ladder desk finish?
Do we need ladder desks?
Well, we need a desk of sorts, and I feel like the ladder desk makes it stand out compared to other. What about, you know, the black one? That you
Yeah, I was going to say, to be fair, I did want black last time. And
that was a nice one. Should we try and get that then?
yeah.
Because it was a really long lead time, wasn't it? Hopefully we can get that. Okay, cool. So we're still going for quite a sort of black sort of theme then, in terms of the designing, the finish. Okay, cool.
It's edgy. It's grungy.
Okay.
I wonder if I'll ever get over that. Because I feel like even in my own house, I'm kind of over, like, do you know what I mean? Does it have to be so black?
It's very monochrome.
And maybe the next project will be more neutral. Okay, so the feature walls, because that's a really big deal. So we're saying we haven't said which floor is which.
No, we haven't yet.
Do we have to decide?
Do you remember when we were doing it before in the cafe? We almost had to go around, and I think you almost have to because some beds can only go, the furniture in some rooms can only go in certain places, and so then you have to figure out, does the room even look symmetrical when the bed's in, or you know, is the feature wall going to be end to end, or actually is it just going to be on the alcove? And
I guess for the half height paneling, it needs to be on a straight wall.
Yeah.
So we need to have a look, really.
Or the chimney breast, sorry, rather than the alcove. Yeah. So yeah, we won't know. I don't think we'll know yet which.
And what colours are we going to do? I still have to decide colours.
I don't know. I do think though, I would love so we normally go for this white cotton, which is lovely, but it's all very pale, isn't it? Whereas I feel that we can go slightly darker with the colours, like even, you know, like blackened,
I don't know,
which is the Farrow Ball colour. I think that will look really nice coming down to the picture rail, and then just
blackened.
Yeah.
Have you got a?
It's what we've got in our house.
Oh, you've got it in your own house.
Yeah.
So. That's like cream.
No, down to the picture. No, it's like a blue. It's like an off-white kind of architectural grey bluey colour. It's not cream.
I can't remember.
And then there's another one. There's another Farrow Ball colour, and obviously we're not going to buy Farrow Ball paints, but we can get the paints made up. But there's one called something like milk something or other, or chalky something, but basically these are colours that have more of a grey undertone, because I think the building can take it, because it's really high ceilings and stuff. Do you know what I mean? I think the colour palette needs to be quite cool.
It's difficult. I don't like warm finishes.
Yeah.
Me and Mum are both getting super excited about this property now. Like, now that we've got the keys, we're like, and like even talking about like what we're gonna do in terms of like the aesthetics and things like that, I feel like that's just like made us more excited. But But yeah, I do feel like a little bit of pressure actually. I can't lie to you guys. Like I feel a bit of pressure to like make it look good. I think because the old office was so good and like, I don't know, I feel like that was like a pinnacle moment for us. Like, I don't know, I just think the old office looks sick. So I feel a lot of pressure to like make this one look as good. But you guys will just see what happens, you know? You guys will just see. But also guys, something really interesting happened today. So this guy came round, I think he was like the neighbour, he just came round to like chat to us or whatever, I didn't really know. And he was actually saying about how he tried to buy the property a few years ago, and they were actually asking for 350 grand. And obviously we paid 295, and I'm like, oh, how interesting. So yeah, that's our new deal, guys. So yeah, I don't know if I mentioned in this video, but I'm probably going to be doing renovation updates every like 2 to 3 weeks, and then I'll do a house tour at the end. But yeah. So guys, I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it as always, and I'll see you next time. Bye.